For years, we've been conditioned to view seeds as the epitome of health, tiny powerhouses packed with fiber, omegas, and antioxidants. But what if this widely accepted superfood narrative is not only incomplete, but potentially hazardous, especially if you're over the age of 60? Emerging, rigorous scientific consensus suggests that certain commonly consumed seeds are stealthily contributing to chronic inflammation, accelerating vascular aging, and escalating your risk for debilitating conditions like stroke, heart failure, and degenerative joint diseases. Here's the alarming truth. A staggering 99% of older adults are completely unaware of these hidden dangers. In fact, a pivotal study in the Journals of Gerontology revealed that just one ubiquitous seed, despite its widespread heart-healthy marketing, it can dramatically elevate key inflammatory markers in older adults by a remarkable 67% in as little as 3 weeks. This isn't about sensationalism. It's about equipping you with crucial, evidence-based knowledge to reclaim your vitality. Today, we're meticulously dissecting the science to unveil 4 specific seeds you absolutely must remove from your diet.
Might already be in your kitchen cupboard. And introduce 4 transformative alternatives with the profound potential to significantly enhance your overall well-being.
Before we dive into these critical insights, I have 2 quick questions for you. Which seeds do you regularly consume, and have you experienced any unexplained bloating, persistent joint discomfort, or nagging fatigue? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below as we actively engage with every submission. And if you find this information empowering, please hit the like button and subscribe to ensure you don't miss our future deep dives into health and longevity. Backed by decades of specialized expertise in geriatric nutrition and rigorously peer-reviewed research, let's begin by identifying the seeds you need to proactively eliminate from your diet, starting right now.
4 seeds to consciously avoid. First place, chia seeds. Now for what might be the most startling revelation. The primary seed you should unequivocally avoid after 60, or at the very least, consume and only in its correctly prepared form, is chia seeds. Yes, the very superfood, consistently championed by health influencers and nutritionists. What is frequently omitted from these endorsements is a critical, often perilous detail. Chia seeds can present a significant hazard when consumed dry or inadequately soaked. This danger arises because chia seeds dramatically expand upon contact with liquid, capable of absorbing up to 12 times their initial weight. In a robust, healthy digestive system, this expansion typically poses no issue. However, for older adults who may experience reduced intestinal motility, or those contending with gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or existing esophageal strictures, this rapid expansion can lead to severe blockages. Medical literature documents numerous case studies involving older adults who experience choking, profound constipation, and even esophageal impaction requiring emergency surgical intervention, all subsequent to ingesting dry chia seeds or mixing them with insufficient liquid. A report in the Annals of Emergency Medicine detailed the case of a 72-year-old man who developed complete esophageal obstruction merely 1 hour after consuming a spoonful of chia seeds mixed with water. His intention was to cleanse his system. Instead, it nearly proved fatal. We encountered Roberto, a 74-year-old former truck driver with a documented history of acid reflux. His daughter had kindly provided him with a healthy gift pack containing superfood powders, including chia seeds. He began incorporating them into his cereal and smoothies without prior soaking. Within a week, he developed intense bloating, excruciating stomach pain, and severe constipation, unable to pass a bowel movement for 5 days. Upon his consultation, his abdomen was visibly distended, he appeared pale and was profoundly exhausted. We immediately advised discontinuing chia seeds, administered a gentle osmotic laxative, and transitioned him to overnight-soaked flax seeds. By the 3rd day, his digestive system returned to normal function. Crucially, we educated him on the indispensable practice of soaking chia seeds in water for a minimum of 30 minutes before consumption. Chia seeds are not inherently evil. They offer valuable fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants. However, their consumption demands complete and thorough soaking. Otherwise, they transform into a significant health hazard, particularly for older adults who may have drier oral cavities, weaker peristalsis, and diminished intestinal moisture. If you are over 60, never consume dry or powdered chia seeds. Always ensure they are thoroughly hydrated and initiate consumption with a modest amount, such as half a teaspoon. A safer alternative? Stay tuned for the second seed on our good seeds list, which provides superior gut support without these associated risks. Second place, sesame seeds. Sesame seeds are remarkably pervasive, gracing hamburger buns, forming the base of tahini, sprinkled generously on Asian stir-fries, and baked into ostensibly healthy crackers. However, the majority of individuals over 60 are unaware that sesame seeds contain potent plant compounds capable of triggering significant allergic reactions, overtaxing the immune system, and even contributing to mineral deficiencies. This situation becomes particularly precarious as the digestive system naturally ages, rendering older adults more sensitive and less efficient at neutralizing inflammatory triggers. A primary concern is that sesame seeds are notably rich in phytates, compounds scientifically recognized to bind with essential minerals such as calcium, magnesium, and zinc. In a younger, robust gut, this mineral binding might not present a substantial problem. Yet, for older adults, phytates can significantly impede the absorption of nutrients that may already be insufficient. A 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that a diet high in phytates reduced calcium absorption by up to 27% in older adults, thereby increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. An even greater concern is the escalating prevalence of sesame allergies, particularly cases with adult onset. Following a notable surge in allergic reactions, with a majority occurring in individuals over 50, sesame was formally recognized as the 9th major allergen by the FDA in 2023. These reactions are not invariably dramatic. In older adults, they frequently manifest as chronic sinus congestion, unexplained skin rashes, recurrent bouts of sneezing, or even low-grade fatigue, symptoms that are rarely, if ever, attributed to dietary intake. We had a patient named Linda, a 69-year-old retired nurse, who presented with severe joint pain, dry patches of skin on her elbows, and persistent abdominal bloating. After attempting to eliminate dairy, gluten, and red meat from her diet without success, we conducted IG-level tests and uncovered a previously overlooked sesame sensitivity. Her daily routine included hummus, which is primarily made with tahini, ground sesame seeds. We meticulously removed all sesame-containing products from her diet and replaced her sources of healthy fats with a combination of avocado and walnuts. Within 2 weeks, her skin visibly cleared, her gut discomfort resolved, and the debilitating joint pain that had afflicted her for 6 years nearly vanished. She enthusiastically reported feeling 15 years younger. If your diet regularly includes hummus, sesame oil, or those widely available superseed crackers, exercise considerable caution. While dietary diversity is generally beneficial, older adults must particularly avoid excessive consumption of seeds that can deplete essential minerals or trigger hidden immune responses, especially when safer, more profoundly beneficial alternatives exist, which we will soon reveal. Third place. Sunflower seeds. Many people consider sunflower seeds harmless. They are readily available in grocery stores, liberally sprinkled on salads, baked into numerous healthy snack bars, and promoted as an excellent source of vitamin E. However, for older adults, sunflower seeds can surreptitiously contribute to a significant metabolic imbalance. These small kernels are notably high in omega-6 fatty acids, which are the pro-inflammatory counterparts to the beneficial omega-3s, While omega-6s are undeniably essential for fundamental cellular functions in appropriate quantities, the critical problem emerges from an imbalanced ratio. According to a 2022 study published in Nutrition and Aging, the ideal omega-6 to omega-3 ratio should approximate 4:1. For older adults who regularly consume sunflower seeds, this ratio can dramatically skyrocket to 18.1 or even higher. This pronounced imbalance creates a fertile physiological environment for systemic inflammation, which over time can manifest as acute joint pain, persistent knee stiffness, and even contribute to cardiovascular disease by promoting the hardening of arterial walls. Consider Margaret, a 72-year-old retired librarian who consulted us complaining of persistently swollen ankles and pervasive fatigue. Otherwise healthy, she maintained a daily walking routine and meticulously prepared home-cooked meals. A detailed inquiry into her dietary habits revealed her consistent daily inclusion of sunflower seeds in her salads, granola, and snacks. Her C-reactive protein, CRP levels, a key blood marker for inflammation, were found to be 3 times above the safe threshold. Upon the immediate elimination of sunflower seeds from her diet and their replacement with a balanced blend of chia and flax seeds, her swelling noticeably subsided within just 10 days. Within 3 weeks, her energy levels significantly improved, enabling her to extend her walking duration from 10 to nearly 40 minutes without experiencing exhaustion. Subsequent blood tests confirmed a remarkable 42% reduction in her inflammation markers. If you are over 60, particularly if you contend with conditions such as arthritis, chronic fatigue, or elevated cholesterol, a critical reevaluation of your sunflower seed consumption is imperative. A demonstrably safer and more beneficial alternative is pumpkin seeds, which we will discuss later, as they provide essential zinc and magnesium without the associated omega-6 overload. 4th place, cottonseed oil. Most individuals are entirely unaware of their actual cottonseed oil intake. Unlike sunflower or chia seeds that are visibly added to food, cottonseed oil is covertly integrated into a vast array of processed snacks, baked goods, and even many healthy salad dressings. This pervasive presence is primarily due to its extraction from the cotton plant, making it one of the most economically viable oils widely utilized by the food industry. The concerning reality is that cotton seeds naturally contain gossypol, a naturally occurring toxin produced by the plant as a defense mechanism against insect pests. While effective as a pest deterrent, gossypol is profoundly detrimental to human health, especially for older adults. Research indicates that gossypol interferes with the heart's delicate electrical signals, impedes calcium uptake by muscle cells, and impairs mitochondrial function, the fundamental biological process responsible for energy production in every cell of the body. A 2016 review published in Toxicology Reports highlighted that exposure to gossypol leads to oxidative stress in myocardial heart tissue and disrupts crucial potassium regulation, both of which significantly escalate the risk of cardiac arrhythmias and the sudden onset of fatigue. Older adults are particularly susceptible to these effects due to their often slower metabolic detoxification systems and an inherently more fragile electrolyte balance. We treated Joan, a 70-year-old woman who had recently adopted a low-fat diet after receiving a cautionary warning from her doctor about elevated cholesterol concerns. In her efforts to eat healthier, she increased her consumption of whole grain crackers, boxed granola bars, and low-calorie salad dressings. Within a month, she developed persistent fatigue, an unsettling sensation of chest fluttering, and alarming muscle spasms that felt as though they were crawling under her skin. Her electrocardiogram, ECG, results were borderline but not severe enough to warrant immediate medication. A meticulous nutritional audit subsequently revealed that nearly all of her packaged food choices listed cottonseed oil as one of the top 3 ingredients. We immediately removed all products containing cottonseed oil from her diet, replacing her snacks with roasted chickpeas, avocado slices, and extra virgin olive oil for her dressings. Within 2 weeks, her muscle spasms completely ceased. By the 3rd week, her heart palpitations vanished, and she reported feeling alive again for the first time in months. Cottonseed oil is inexpensive, heavily processed, and rarely carries a warning label, yet it has absolutely no place in the diet of older adults. If you are over 60, scrutinize every food label with diligence, particularly on baked snacks and condiments. You may be unwittingly consuming a substance that compromises your heart, muscles, and energy levels without ever discerning the underlying cause. 4 seeds to actively embrace. Now that you are thoroughly informed about the seeds that may be subtly undermining your health, let us shift our focus to an empowering perspective. The following 4 seeds possess the remarkable ability to actively help reverse that damage and significantly enhance your vitality. First place, hemp seeds. Now let us turn our attention to the number 1 seed every older adult should be conscientiously consuming daily: hemp seeds. These small, unobtrusive seeds originate from the cannabis plant, but rest assured they contain absolutely no tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, the psychoactive compound. What they do contain is one of the most perfectly balanced ratios of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids found in any whole food. This precise equilibrium is profoundly critical for older adults, especially those contending with chronic inflammation, pervasive brain fog, and muscle wasting. Hemp seeds are also remarkably rich in gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, a rare and potent anti-inflammatory compound that plays a vital role in regulating hormones, alleviating joint pain, and supporting optimal metabolic function. But these benefits are merely the beginning. A 2022 clinical trial published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Aging administered 30 grams of hemp seeds daily to a group of adults aged 65 to 79 for a period of 8 weeks. The results were compelling. C-reactive protein, a significant inflammation marker, was reduced by 36%. High-density lipoprotein, HDL, commonly known as good cholesterol, increased by 19%, and an impressive 72% of participants reported a measurable improvement in grip strength. One of our most inspiring patients was SA, a 76-year-old woman who relied on a cane and suffered from debilitating arthritis in both knees. She had diligently tried multiple medications, topical creams, and various joint supplements with limited sustained success. After meticulously reviewing her lab work and identifying chronic low-grade inflammation, we introduced hemp seeds into her breakfast routine. We advised 3 tablespoons daily, blended with almond milk and dates in her morning smoothie. We also encouraged her to engage in light walking each day. By the 3rd week, her morning joint stiffness had significantly decreased. By the 6th week, she was primarily walking without the aid of her cane. After 2 months, her joint swelling had diminished to such an extent that she was joyfully able to kneel and tend to her beloved garden once more. Hemp seeds are distinctively soft, possess a creamy texture, and are remarkably easy to digest. They require no prior soaking or grinding, offering unparalleled convenience in daily preparation. You can effortlessly blend them into smoothies, sprinkle them generously over soups, or simply stir them into yogurt. They are gentle on the gut, perfectly safe for older adults with dental concerns, and potent enough to alleviate chronic pain without the burden of adverse side effects. For anyone over 60 struggling with persistent fatigue, joint pain, or brain fog, this remarkably simple habit, just 3 tablespoons daily, can restore energy and mobility faster than almost any intervention we have encountered. Second place, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, often referred to as pepitas, are unequivocally among the most nutrient-dense foods available on Earth. Despite this profound nutritional value, They are almost entirely overlooked in the typical diets of older adults. These small, vibrant green seeds are exceptionally rich in zinc, a mineral absolutely vital for robust immune function, efficient wound healing, and effective muscle repair. Older adults frequently exhibit lower zinc levels, often attributable to reduced stomach acid production, which is essential for optimal mineral absorption. The common consequences of this deficiency include slow wound healing, frequent infections, and muscle weakness that is often mistakenly attributed solely to the natural aging process. Pumpkin seeds also provide a significant amount of magnesium, a mineral that plays a pivotal role in over 300 distinct cellular processes. One of its most critical functions is in facilitating proper muscle contraction and relaxation. A 2019 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition closely monitored 76 adults over 65 who suffered from chronic leg cramps and disturbed sleep. After merely 4 weeks of daily adding 30 grams of pumpkin seeds to their diet, 71% reported substantially improved sleep quality, and leg cramps decreased by an impressive 48%. We had Adil, a 73-year-old man who had dedicated his entire life to construction work. He presented with persistent restless legs at night, significant difficulty sleeping, and an unsettling tingling sensation in his calves. He reported drinking ample water and regularly taking calcium supplements, yet nothing seemed to provide relief. Our diagnostic testing revealed low magnesium and borderline insufficient zinc levels. We advised him to begin consuming lightly roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds daily, emphasizing the importance of chewing them slowly and thoroughly. Within 2 weeks, his debilitating leg cramps completely vanished. After just 1 month, he was sleeping soundly through the night for the first time in years. His wife later shared with a chuckle that she too was finally able to enjoy uninterrupted sleep as his nocturnal leg twitching had entirely ceased. For older adults contending with age-related muscle loss, disrupted sleep patterns, or slow healing processes, pumpkin seeds are frequently the overlooked missing nutritional link. Just a small handful daily, no powders, no pills, pure, wholesome food that can instigate an immense and positive difference in well-being. Third place, flax seeds. Flax seeds are truly the unsung champions for older adults. They lack extravagant marketing campaigns and are rarely highlighted on mainstream television, yet their profound beneficial effects within the body are nothing short of remarkable. These unassuming seeds contain high levels of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a potent plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that is instrumental in significantly reducing systemic inflammation. Crucially, flax seeds are also the richest known dietary source of lignans, natural phytoestrogens that play a vital role in balancing hormones, improving digestive regularity, and providing substantial cardiac protection. A 2018 study published in Hypertension Research meticulously tracked 110 older adults over 70 who presented with borderline high blood pressure. Half of the participants consumed flaxseed muffins containing 30 grams of ground flax seeds daily, while the other half received placebo muffins. After a period of 6 months, the flaxseed group experienced an impressive 15 mm reduction in systolic blood pressure and a 7 mm reduction in diastolic blood pressure. This level of improvement is demonstrably comparable to that achieved by many first-line blood pressure medications, but crucially, without the associated adverse side effects. We witnessed this transformative effect firsthand with Youssef, a 68-year-old retired taxi driver who had struggled with elevated cholesterol and chronic constipation for many years. His daughter persuaded him to incorporate ground flax seeds into his morning yogurt. We initiated a small dose, 1 teaspoon, gradually increasing it to 2 teaspoons daily. By the 3rd week, he reported experiencing easy, daily bowel movements for the first time in years. His total cholesterol decreased from 218 to 174 within 3 months, and his triglycerides dropped by a significant 33%. More importantly, he described feeling a remarkable reduction in the heavy, tight sensation in his stomach after meals. The crucial factor for fully unlocking flaxseed's myriad benefits is fresh grinding. Whole flax seeds tend to pass through the digestive tract largely undigested, meaning their valuable nutrients remain inaccessible. You can easily grind them at home using a coffee grinder or purchase pre-ground varieties, but always store them in the refrigerator as their delicate oils are highly prone to rancidity. Integrate them effortlessly into smoothies, sprinkle them over oatmeal, or add small quantities to baked goods. However, it is advisable to avoid cooking them at high temperatures, as excessive heat exposure can diminish their potent beneficial compounds. For older adults grappling with arterial stiffness, sluggish digestion, or elevated cholesterol, conscientiously incorporating flax seeds into your daily routine is one of the most impactful and easily adoptable habits you can embrace for profound health improvements. Fourth place, black sesame seeds. This particular recommendation may come as a surprise, especially following our recent disclosure regarding sesame seeds in general. Yes, we are indeed discussing sesame seeds once again, but this time it is not the processed white variety or the tahini commonly found in most refrigerators. We are referring specifically to black sesame seeds, which are unhulled and unrefined, making them an entirely distinct and nutritionally superior entity. Black sesame seeds are exceptionally rich in lignans, potent antioxidants that play a crucial role in mitigating oxidative stress, particularly within aging brain cells and delicate blood vessels. Unlike their common lighter-colored counterparts, which are stripped of their outer shell and frequently roasted in less healthy oils, black sesame seeds retain their full spectrum of mineral content and have been traditionally consumed in medicinal doses within Eastern medicine for centuries. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry compellingly demonstrated that daily black sesame seed intake significantly improved cognitive function and enhanced blood pressure control in older adults. Participants aged 65 to 78 who consumed 2 teaspoons of ground black sesame seeds daily for a period of 60 days experienced a 13% reduction in systolic blood pressure and scored an impressive 22% higher on memory recall tests. We had a patient named Siam, a 70-year-old retired mathematics teacher, who had been experiencing increasing forgetfulness and persistent low energy for several months. Her blood pressure was borderline high, and her neurologist had cautioned her about the escalating risk of mild cognitive impairment. Instead of immediately resorting to pharmaceutical intervention, we guided her to incorporate 1 teaspoon of ground black sesame seeds mixed with a touch of honey and warm water into her morning routine. Within a month, her concentration demonstrably improved, and she reported effortlessly recalling the names of students from decades ago. Her blood pressure decreased from a concerning 142/88 to a healthy 128/80, entirely without any pharmaceutical intervention. The key to harnessing the benefits of black sesame seeds lies in proper selection and preparation. It must be black sesame, not the light-colored roasted variety. Furthermore, it must be ground or thoroughly soaked before consumption, not eaten whole, to ensure optimal nutrient bioavailability. And as with all powerful dietary additions, it must be part of a diverse and balanced diet, not consumed in excessive quantities. Older adults stand to greatly benefit from the vascular support, enhanced cognitive clarity, and robust antioxidant protection these small seeds offer, provided they are sourced and prepared correctly. So there you have it, 4 potentially detrimental seeds that you should meticulously avoid, and 4 powerful seeds that you absolutely must integrate into your daily dietary regimen. Remember, this guidance is not about promoting complete abstinence from all seeds or fostering unnecessary food fear. The fundamental essence lies in cultivating a deep understanding of what genuinely benefits your unique body as you progress through the stages of aging. What may have served you exceptionally well at 40 might inadvertently prove harmful at 70. However, by making informed, conscious choices, embracing truly nutritious, anti-inflammatory seeds, you possess the capacity to effectively counteract many of the effects of aging and reclaim your health, achieve restorative sleep, and enjoy vibrant vitality well into your later years. Now, we eagerly await your valuable input. Have you previously experimented with any of these seeds? What are your primary health concerns, be it joint issues, digestive challenges, or sleep disturbances? Please share your experiences and insights in the comments section below. We are genuinely keen to hear from you and learn from your journey.